Overall, pretty successful day so far in Louisville, and we're just getting started. I've never actually seen that on the shelf before. And there we go, Chestnut Farms. Oh, how about this? So we're just outside of Louisville, Kentucky. We're doing a barrel pick today, but before we do the barrel pick, let's do some bourbon hunting. We're at the Evergreen Liquors just northeast of downtown Louisville. We're in Prospect, Kentucky. Have heard great things about the Evergreen outside of Louisville. I've been to the one in Bardstown, but let's go see what they've got in store. First thing you see when you walk in, nice bar up to the right, and their barrel pick selection right at the end. Looks like they've got the triple oak. I don't think that that's their barrel pick, but you can see KBF rye from Buzzard's Roost, toasted barrel, Evergreen, Cox's Spirit Shop, Pursuit, $69.99, a Russell's pick, $89.99, and then there's their Evergreen Cox's Spirit Shop pick for Angel's Envy, Buckner's 10, good price on that at $159.99, that's MSRP, and their double oaked Knob Creek pick. It's a special Pursuit. This is from the 2023 Kentucky Bourbon Fest. So the Distiller's Rose barrel pick. And then they got a couple here. Oh, how about this? Old Forester 1924. This is this batch 2? That's at the MSRP that they just released it at $129.99. But they got 3 cases of it. So if you're in the area and you're looking for it, that's where you can find it. And here's the allocated. Old Granddad, $249.99. Magnus, $104. Wild Turkey Triumph, that is the Master's Keep at $349.99. 7-year rye at $199. Man, these cask strength Angel's Envy have been sitting everywhere I'm at. Would you guys buy one of those? I have not heard great things, but yeah, they're sitting everywhere I'm at. So Larceny Seat 924, $69.99. Jack's Barrel Proof, $69.99. Knob Creek 18, $199.99. C924. And then what is that? The Tier 4. 4 Roses single barrel. What else do they have down here? Yellowstone 101, the Madeira Cask from Woodford, Mr. and Mrs. I've heard that that's not that great. Buckner's, Old Ezra, and then Lucky 7. That's a really good bottle right there. Underrated if you haven't had it yet. I really enjoyed that in 2023. And then the Carter Collaborative and the Amaret Bardstown, which I've heard good things about. So pretty good selection there. Single barrel, $17.92, $54.99. We're here with the crew. As I mentioned, we're doing a barrel pick today. Stay tuned. The barrel pick will be going out to subscribers and also Patreon members first. So go check that out if you want to join. The link is in the bio or in the comments. So Pinhook. We got a really good rye selection in the Estate, $59.99. That's not bad. If you're trying to get in on rye, that would be a decent one. That's one of the better prices. And when I was in Alabama, that used to be $80, so not bad there. Oh, the cigar rye. This one's hard to find right now. They've had a hard time keeping it out because it sold out so quickly. So if you're in search for the Buzzard's Roost cigar rye, all things from Buzzard Roost are MGP. Just chatted with Ethan Spalding, who's the lead distiller there. Really cool dude. But they've got a lot coming down the pike. So keep an eye out for Buzzard's Roost here. They've got a great spot on the Whiskey Row in Louisville. Bardstown Origin Series Rye, $74.99. So a great selection of rye. It's our guy Jason. 2XO. Oh, what do we have over here? Got a full BTAC lineup. Well, not the full. It's missing the Eagle Rare 17, but looks like if you want to pour, half price pours on Wednesdays. So pricing there, I mean, it's not terrible. Not terrible. Don't break the glass though, Brandon. So if you ever wanted to try a Rock Hill Farms, it's $20 for a pour, half price on Wednesday, so that'd be 10 bucks. Willet Pot Still. Blech. Old Elk Infinity Blend. Which one is this? Is this the 2021? So if you're a collector of this, these are actually really cool. It's just like an infinity bottle, but it's an infinity blend. They always use portions of the previous one. Old Louisville, this is their maple finish, which is very good. 9-year, comes with a bag similar to Pappy Van Winkle. 15 stars, Kentucky stars. Toasted Peerless for $99.99. They're out of the double oak, which that's a great price there. St. Cloud, boo to them. Booker's, 5 Trail. There's a really good selection here at the Evergreens. Penelope, which Penelope? The regular line, they're out of the Valencia. $54.99 for the Bardstown High Wheat, which we did a review on, pairing it versus some of those other wheaters, if you want to check that out in the top right of your screen. Green River Wheated, the Full Proof, $49.99. Johnny Drum, that's not a bad price. This one's actually a little underrated, coming over there from Willet. At $38.99, not a bad buy. Baker's 7 at $64.99. Like I said, really good selection. Old Granddad, 114, $24.99. I've found it cheaper at Costco, but really that's a great price there comparative to a lot of other stores. Give you guys the selection. Let's keep going down here. The benchmark lineup. Some people say that the Full Proof is comparable to the Stag. I don't know about that, but at $22.99, if you are trying to get into high proof and you don't want to spend a ton of money, that's not a bad option. Any of the benchmarks really aren't a bad option for the price. Monk's Road, which has garnered a little bit of praise as of late. You have Jephthah Creed. Well, here we go. Hard Truth. Here's the 4 grain. That's the only one of the batches that I haven't tried yet. And then the Pepper Decanter. That's a great underrated bottle. And here we go. Chicken Cock. Barrel Vantage. Again, this is batch 2. If you didn't know, on the bottom right, they'll always have what batch number is. Very tiny number there. I've never seen the Starlight actual bourbon. This is just the bourbon. This is not the stuff that's finished. I've never actually seen that on the shelf before. Normally it's in a bottle like that, but that's a finished bottle of some sort. And then Wathins, Dexter, Bowman Port Finish. So, really cool selection. Oh, cask strength wheated from Castle and Key. I've heard good things, haven't bought it yet, but it was part of that release in October, I think, that I thought you should check out. And that's what we got. Pretty cool store. It's kind of like a party store as well. Come check them out. These are just northeast of Louisville, Kentucky, out in Prospect. So a really good selection, cool little store, and not too busy. Up front, Jim Beam, the Handle Black Label, $43.99. Russell's 10. What's the laser code on this? Yep, figured it wouldn't be, but LAML. And then Buffalo Trace, doesn't look like there's a limit, $29.99. So any Buffalo Trace fans, you'll be able to get that here. So that was a success at the Evergreens here just to the northeast of downtown Louisville. Walking away with 2 of the Buzzard's Roost Cigar Rye. Haven't seen those in months. And a great price too, right at 75 bucks. Walking out the door at about $158.90 or whatever. Off to the next store. Make sure you hit that like button as we're gonna go pop into another liquor store. Let's see what we can grab. Well, we're in Louisville as we're doing a barrel pick today. And we figured if we're gonna be in downtown Louisville, we might as well go to Whiskey Row. Rumor is Old Forester has something special today. We already missed out on the Michter's drop, but let's see if we can get anything at Old Forester and if it's anything worthwhile. Old Forester. Yeah. There it is. How old are you? This is Jack. He's the one making the farting noises.
Also, the 117 warehouse high if you want to.
Just do the 1924 for today.
Sure, yes.
This is what they have today. 1924, the 117 warehouse. Well, Old Forester, I'd call that a success. Walked away with an Old Forester 1924 at $119.99. And then they had limit 2 of the 117 series, the Warehouse I barrels, 11-year-old, coming in at 95 proof. Those came in at $64.95. Overall, pretty successful day so far in Louisville, and we're just getting started. So next stop, we are at the Paddocks Shopping Center in Louisville. We're gonna check out the Total Wine. I've heard some rumors about how Total Wines go. I know the stigma. We're gonna pop inside and see if they've got at least anything cool for sale. If we could walk away with some of those cool shelfers, or maybe we'll be surprised. Here we go, the rye whiskey section. This kind of reminds me of a Liquor Barn. Hardin's Creek Gold Origins, $129.99. I don't know if I would grab that. Oregon Spirit, Straight American Wheat. That's a new one to me. Save $10 on the bottle and bond. $42.99 on the wheated. Bernheim Wheat, barrel proof. $64.99. And Balcones. What do you all think about Balcones? I've heard mixed reviews on that. And then the Barrel Projects. Hickory Hills. Also have heard things about that. Don't know what this is. This is Bank Street 5-year reserve bourbon. Pretty generic. Like if AI made a label, that's what I thought the label would look like, right? Am I wrong? Does that not look like an AI label?
Yeah, check that.
Not to crap on Bank Street, but like I don't even see. Like that looks like an AI bourbon to me.
Outstanding cider old fashioned, I bet.
Yeah. I'll take your word for it, Jack. Yellowstone, I don't mind those.
Rare character pick, but that's 92 proof.
92 proof for $134.99.
Crazy.
Toasted rye Penelope heavy toast at $89.99. Get a generous gift bag. What is Masterson's? 10-year-old straight rye whiskey. For 10 years old, that looks very light. Let's say Fairfield, California. See how light this is for a 10-year?
Yeah.
Oh, Peerless United, but they don't have any of the double oak. Pursuit United, excuse me. Peerless.
Here's the real buy right here.
The real buy, the Infinite Project. All right. That's a big barrel fan right there. Hard Truth. So this is the malted rye mash bill. We got the caramel malt. What's this on the bottom shelf? 10-year. Ugh. Pretty good rye selection. I will give it that. 13th Colony, $47.99. This is a sleeper right here. I love this pour. Sagamore Double Oak. We just saw the Buzzard Drew Cigar Rye at the other store. First Call, that's probably got to be one of their brands, right? It's Coldfoot. I wonder if Tin Cup 14 for $68.99. Penelope Bourbon, and then you got the Old Emmer, Toasted Barrel, Cast Strength, Stillhaven. This is a new one from the Barton 1792 distillery. That's what they're all from. This is Clear Spring. This is?
You know it is.
Oh.
It's Patrick's favorite.
Old Elk Weeded, Old Soul. Hey, they've got the Christmas smoke wagon. Redwood Empire. Seven Sons, Saints Alley. Still Austin. Some people don't like it. It's Texas whiskey. I think it's pretty good. I've heard good things about their blue corn. Not able to find that anywhere around here. In Pursuit. French Toasted Oak. Regular bourbon. Is this the one that I barreled? Nope, 10C. Did 8C. And then we got Nulu. Peerless. This isn't too bad. The McTavish. Oregon Spirit. Another one. And there we go. Chestnut Farms. The one that they're going to try to sell you. It's from Barton. It looks like it's in an E.H. Taylor bottle. I would pass up and buy something different. But hey, that's just me. And in the case, Elijah Craig 18 year for $194. The Bardstown Collection. Silver Oak, that's not a bad price at $147. The barrel. Oh, that's the Heaven's Door Bootlegger series. Knob Creek 18 at $174.99. Sweetens Cove. The Wolves. Don't mind the old St. Nick. Those are expensive, but it's good whiskey. And then down here. Oh, knees are hurting. 2XO. Never heard of Bondstone. I'm assuming, again, that is it's Jim's favorite, so it must be their brand. Yeah, with the amount that are on here. Same with First Call. Well, that'll do it here at the old Total Wine. Oh, Booker's 105. Limit 1 on the Buffalo Trace. You got the Ben Holiday. More Buzzard's Roost. They've got a lot of house brands. Calumet Farm, the 8, the 10, the 15, the 16. Chicken Cock. Oh, this is a really good price on the Jamesy Pepper. That's what it was at the Costco by me in Cincinnati. So, and that's probably the cheapest I've seen. Garrison Brothers Honeydew. Hazel Baker. I don't know if you know Chase from Nulu. That's his brand. Chase Hazel Baker, $62.99. Bottle and bond is $72.99 for the 7 year. 10 years per, $10 per year. Remus, the Repeal. This is the 8 at $120. Heaven Hill Grain Glass off the shelf. And the Jack Jephthah Knob Creek. Wide selection. Nothing that really jumps out to me though. All right, gang, what would we say about that Total Wine trip? Meh. So, Total Wine was Total Wine. Off to one more spot before we go home. We did a barrel pick today, as I mentioned earlier. You can get that by becoming a Patreon member or a YouTube member. Just hit that join button below. We're trying to grow the Storm Chaser network here as we're moving here through 2025. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. On to the next store. Let's see if we can get surprised with something cool, something good. That was a good catch. Or if we're just gonna walk away empty-handed again. Last stop, we are at Costco outside of Louisville on the east side, just across the interstate from the Total Wine. My motto is if there's a Costco on your trip, you always got to stop. You never know what they're going to have. Usually though, it's going to be the best pricing of your trip. And if you have a membership, join in. But also, if you don't, in the state of Kentucky, they can't require you to have a membership to sell you alcohol. So a little tip there. Let's pop inside and see if they've got anything. First thing, best price of the Knob Creek 18 we've seen so far today. $159.99. Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit, $65.99. Basil Hayden 10 year. Silver Oak, that's not terrible. And then Discovery, I'm assuming, ooh, is this Discovery 10? 120. The Amaret for $139. What is this one? Oh, the same one, just in the box. Ezra Brooks 7-year for $89.99. That doesn't seem like much of a deal. Angels Envy Single Barrel, Angels Envy Triple Oak. I didn't love it. One of my lower rated bottles of last year. And then again, that same price on the decanter that we just saw at Total Wine. Really good and underrated bottle.
You don't know?
Rare breed, Old Forester 1920.
Here, I'm coming for food.
And that's about all it looks like we've got here today. Green River Full Proof, $39.99. This is very similar to the Florence Costco. Four Roses Small Batch, Single Barrel. Russell's 10 at $35.99. Laser code says LAMK, so no LLME. And then $19.99 for the Old Granddad. Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond $41.89. Single Barrel Vintage at $44.99. And then the Sazerac. I saw these pop up around local Costco's here lately at $27.99. So, general old stuff here at this Louisville Costco. Old Granddad Bottled in Bond at $19.99. My Costco doesn't have that, but that's not bad. But overall, just your general old stuff. So that'll wrap it up for today's Bourbon Hunt. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button below. I want to give a big shout out and thank you to all the Patreon members who support the channel and also the YouTube members who support the channel as well. You can join in below. We've got more barrel picks coming up, more bourbon hunts over the next couple of months. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button. We've got more on the whiskey weather storm chasing front over the next few months and few weeks. A lot up our sleeve as we're on our way to 15,000 subscribers. So again, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Cheers, y'all. What did you just say, Jack?
Best find of the whole video.
The best find of the whole video?
The whole day.
What is that, the Costco chicken bake?
It's a chicken bake, baby.
What'd that cost you?
It's only $3.99.
Now that's value. If you had to rate it on the lightning counter?
5 big booms.
5 big booms?
So
That's like a mid. That's a 5 out of 10.